Let's start, guys. Um,
Hi, this is Group 35 from Darwin, and this is Manish and my group. We are here to present cryptocurrency frauds in decentralized finance system. So let's go with how this matters. Cryptocurrency theft is decentralized cryptocurrency fraud in decentralized finance or DeFi is a major global concern over the past few years. There are billions of dollars that has been wiped out or been lost through hacks, scam, and smart contract exploits. Unlike traditional banking system, DeFi platforms usually do not have a central authority that can reverse transactions or recover stolen funds. You can see the graph. It's the data from 2016 to 2022, and it shows um, how currency is being stolen or being done or being scammed or fraud to this year. Let's discuss about the DeFi, what it is, because it is important to understand what DeFi actually is. It stands for the decentralized finance. It refers to financial systems that are built on the blockchain technology rather than traditional banks or financial institute. These systems use smart contracts, which are self-executing programs that are actually carry out transactions when certain conditions are met. One of the main features of this is it is permissionless and decentralized. That means anyone with an internet connection and having a crypto wallet can participate without needing approval from a bank or any governmental bodies. It offers benefits such as faster transaction, global agility, and financial innovation. However, because this system really heavily on code and automation, security concerns and ethical risks are also so high. Now I'm gonna pass it through my group members. Thank you.
Thank you, Mani. So in this slide, I'm going to talk about how cryptocurrency theft happens. Cryptocurrency theft in DeFi can happen in several ways. One major cause is smart contract vulnerabilities. If the code contains a weakness, attackers can exploit it to drain funds from a protocol. Another common method is phishing, where users are tricked into revealing private keys or connecting their wallets to the miscellaneous websites. And the other one can be the rug pulls are also very common. This happens when project developers collect investor funds and then abandon the project. The last one is the breeze exploits are also like another major risk because blockchain breezes move assets between networks and often hold up large amount of cryptocurrencies. Uh, Moving on to the next slide, I'm going to talk about the real world impact. The real world impact of DeFi theft is significant. Users and investor can lose large amount of money, sometimes their entire savings from it. These attacks can also damage trust in the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Even if a project is legitimate, users may become hesitant to participate because they fear being hacked or scammed. So, for developers and companies, these incidents can cause reputational damage, legal pressure, and financial collapse as well. Now, I'm going to pass it to Rosen to talk about the rest. Thank you.
Hi, this is me, Rosan. Now I'm going to talk about a case study, running Breeze Hack, which is a major example of DeFi theft. Ronin was used by blockchain game Axie Infinity to allow users to transfer assets between blockchains. Attackers were able to compromise validator key and approve fraudulent withdrawals. This resulted in hundreds of millions of dollars being stolen. This case is important because it shows that even large and popular blockchain ecosystems can have serious weaknesses. It also highlights the danger of relying on a small number of trusted validators in systems that claim to be decentralized. And and talking, moving to another slide, um, one of the ethical issues, um, a key ethical issue is that responsibility gap. When theft occurs in decentralized system, it is often unclear who should be held accountable. Should responsibility fall on the developers who wrote the code? Um, should users be responsible for understanding the risks? Should platform operators or regulators be involved? Because DeFi systems are decentralized, responsibility can become blurred. This creates an ethical problem because victims may have no clear person or organization to turn to after losing funds. And now I'm gonna request my friend Ozar to come up from here.
Hi, it's me, Uzair Khalid. So, continuing with with the slide, it's the ethical issues, consent, and the autonomy. Another important ethical issues is consent and autonomy. In theory, users choose to participate in DEFI and agree to interact with smart contracts. However, many users do not fully understand the risks. Smart contracts are technical, and the consequences of one wrong decision can be severe. This raises the question of whether users are truly giving informed consent if the risks are hidden behind complex code or under unclear interfaces. Then users' autonomy is very limited. Moving further to the next slide with the stakeholders, there are several stakeholders affected by cryptocurrency theft in DEFI. The first group is users and investors who may lose money directly. Developers are also stakeholders because they design and maintain the systems. Their decisions can affect whether a platform is secure or vulnerable. Regulators are involved because they are responsible for protecting the public and maintaining financial stability. Finally, society as a whole is affected because repeated theft can reduce trust in digital finance and emerging technologies. Moving further with the ethical analysis, for, from a utilitarian perspective, we can ask whether the benefits of DEFI outweigh the harms. DEFI can increase financial access and innovation, but it can also cause some serious harm when users lose money. From a deontological perspective, developers and platforms may have a duty to prevent foreseeable harm. If risks are known, ignoring them may be ethically wrong. From a justice perspective, we need to ask whether risks are fairly distributed. Often, ordinary users can carry the financial risk, while developers or early investors may avoid the consequences. And that's all from me. And I'll pass on to my other group member. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, I'm Arifin. I'll start my presentation by discussing about the possible solutions to the issues in cryptocurrency theft. There are some solutions that have been proposed to reduce cryptocurrency theft in decentralized finance. That includes smart contract audits, regulation, insurance protocols, and user education. Smart contract audits involve security experts reviewing the code before deploying to identify vulnerabilities that hackers may exploit. Regulation can improve accountability, reduce scams, and provide better protection for users. Insurance provide insurance protocols may compensate victims after hacks, while user education can reduce risks such as phishing attacks and unsafe wallet practices. These are some of the solutions. Now I would like to evaluate these solutions in the next slide. So it is quite clear that there are some limitations of these solutions. One major challenge is the trade-off between security and decentralization. DeFi is designed to create without central control, but improving security often requires more regulation and oversight, which can reduce decentralization and user freedom. Regulation may improve accountability and user protection, but excessive regulation could slow innovation and create barriers for smaller projects. Similarly, smart contract audits improve security, but even audited platforms have experienced major hacks in the past. Insurance protocols can reduce financial losses, but they may not always cover large-scale attacks. User education is also important, but many users still fall victim to scams because DeFi systems can be highly technical and difficult to fully understand. Therefore, there is no perfect solution to cryptocurrency theft in DeFi. The main challenge is finding a balance between innovation, decentralization, security, and user protection. That's all from me. I would like to invite Alex to continue the presentation.
Thank you. Now, professional responsibility. Professionals working in blockchain and DeFi have the responsibility to consider the impact of their work. Developers should not only focus on creating innovative products. They also need to think about safety, transparency, and user protections. These include testing and code properly, communicating risk clearly, avoiding misleading claims, and responding to responsibility when it has been discovered. Professional responsibility means recognizing that technology affects real people. When financial systems are built through code, ethical decision-making becomes just an important and ethical skills. Next slide. In conclusion, decentralized finance create exciting opportunity for innovation, accessibility, and new financial services. However, it's also introduced serious ethical risk, including threat, lack of accountability, unclear consent, and user vulnerability. Cryptocurrency threat in DeFi is not only a technical problem, it's also an ethical and professional issue. To address it, we need to balance approach that include a stronger security, clearer responsibility, better education, and thoughtful regulation. Thank you so much for your time.